The Supreme Court today pronounced its verdict in the Legislators' immunity case. The top court, in a unanimous judgment, has ruled lawmakers are liable to be prosecuted if they receive bribes for votes or speeches in the House. While the Supreme Court overruling the judgment in the 1998 case said that bribery is not protected by parliamentary privilege and that legislators are taking bribes to vote or speech inside the House is absolute. The court has also said that immunity given now is only for free exchange of ideas in Parliament and that members in the House must be free from fear and favour from outside influence. In 1998, a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court ruled that MPs and MLAs have total immunity in all matters related to voting in the House, which meant that they were immune to prosecution even if they took bribe to cast a vote. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi welcomed the judgment, tweeting Swagatam, and said that the judgment by the court will ensure clean politics and deepen people's faith in the system.
We hold that bribery is not protected by parliamentary privilege for the following reasons. The words anything and any, when read with their respective operative words, mean that a member may claim immunity to say as they feel and vote in a direction that they desire on any matter before the House. These are absolutely outside the scope of interference by the courts. The wide meaning of anything and any, read with their companion words, connotes actions of speech or voting inside the House or committee, which are absolute. The phrase in respect of applies to the collective phrase anything said or any vote given. The words in respect of means arising out of or bearing a clear relation to. This may not be overbroad or be interpreted to mean anything which may have even a remote connection with the speech or vote given. We therefore cannot concur with the majority judgment in P.V. Narasimha Rao. The purpose and object for which the Constitution stipulates powers, privileges and immunity in Parliament must be borne in mind. Privileges are essentially related to the House collectively and necessary for its functioning. Hence, the phrase in respect of must have a meaning consistent with the purpose of privileges and immunities. Articles 105 and 194 of the Constitution seek to create a fearless atmosphere in which debate, deliberations and exchange of ideas can take place within the Houses of Parliament and the state legislatures. For this exercise to be meaningful, members and persons who have a right to speak before the House or any committee must be free from fear or favour induced into them by a third party. Members of the legislature and persons involved in the work of the committees of the legislature must be able to exercise their free will and conscience to enrich the functionings of the House. This is exactly what is taken away when a member is induced to vote in a certain way, not because of their belief or position on an issue, but because of a bribe taken by the member. Corruption and bribery of members of the legislature erode the foundation of Indian parliamentary democracy. It is destructive of the aspirational and deliberative ideals of the Constitution and creates a polity which deprives citizens of a responsible, responsive and representative democracy.
विधायक अगर पैसा लेके सवाल पूछता है या पैसा लेके वोट करता है राज्यसभा के चुनाव में, तो उसको कोई इम्यूनिटी प्राप्त नहीं होगी, कोई उसको अलग से प्रोटोकॉल नहीं मिलेगा, उसके खिलाफ भ्रष्टाचार का मुकदमा चलेगा। माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है कि ये पैसा लेके वोट करना और पैसा लेके सवाल पूछना ये पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी के लिए जहर के समान है, ये पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी के लिए कैंसर है, इसलिए इसको रोकना बहुत जरूरी है। और आज स्पष्ट कर दिया है, अब किसी भी विधायक को या किसी भी सांसद को पैसा लेके पार्लियामेंट में कुछ भी करने पे कोई इम्यूनिटी नहीं होगी। उसको नॉर्मल जैसे एक क्रिमिनल के खिलाफ केस चलता है, एक भ्रष्टाचारी खिलाफ केस चलता है, वो भ्रष्टाचारी खिलाफ केस चलेगा।
ये एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अपनी जजमेंट में स्पष्ट कहा है कि भाई लोकतंत्र में भय मुक्त वातावरण का होना जरूरी है, लेकिन अगर रिश्वतखोरी कर रहे हैं तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट शांत नहीं रह सकता। इस घटना के इस निर्देश के दूरगामी परिणाम होंगे और सांसद रिश्वत कांड, जिसमें झारखंड मुक्ति मोर्चा के 4 सांसदों ने पैसा लेकर नरसिम्हा राव की तत्कालीन सरकार को बचाने के लिए वोट दिया था, उस मामले का सीधा सीधी असर झारखंड पर पड़ेगा।